Welcome. Who was he? Let's find out.
Ha!
I knew him as Hans Gabriel Grimm. He wrote the fairy tales.
And he started the feud between the witches and the fairies in the process.
How could a single person have so much power? It was the power of his words. In Grimm's stories, the witches were always evil. The humans naturally grew to fear and hate them. They began to hunt them. Didn't the witches fight back?
We aren't allowed to use our powers to cause harm. But that all changed when the Tenebrarum bearer decided revenge was more important than our promise. Her mother.
The witches took over the kingdom. They created the fairy tale curse to spread even more sadness and anger, to fill the human heart with negative emotions. All to fuel the power of the Tenebrarum. The delicate balance of harmony between the crystals was broken. The witches and Tenebrarum grew far stronger than they were ever meant to be. We had no choice but to fight, and then the Great War happened. The Tenebrarum bearer was eventually defeated.
Her mother.
The Great War was ended with the help of an unexpected ally, but...
Many lives were lost. She's so pretty.
They're both so pretty.
The good witches suffered horribly.
Her design reminds me of Princess Hilda from A Link Between Worlds. Have you seen her design? She's like the Dark Side Zelda.
Yeah.
Like, it reminds me a lot of her.
She's really pretty, though. I have a wig that might...
Anyway. I have a crush on her.
I like her eyes and her eyeliner, and her hair is pretty, and...
I like everything.
God, yes, I want to be her. I kind of want to cosplay as her. See if people
I support it.
No one would know that. We still have to stay hidden in hopes of having any kind of peace.
Are you trying to make me believe that there are good witches? The Tenebrarum can poison a heart and mind into darkness and cruelty. The witches put themselves at risk in working with the Tenebrarum, in maintaining harmony. Some, inevitably, are corrupted.
Many good witches were corrupted during the war. Most remain that way.
Many do not believe it, but witches can be just as kind as fairies.
Fairies can probably
And
be
yet,
as evil.
it wasn't a fairy that cursed me.
I've done good by cursing you, princess. You'll thank me when you've broken it.
Delora was not corrupted by the Tenebrarum. She's as good as they come.
And they are in love.
Yes, they are. Delora's gonna make Parfait come tonight.
Oh, God.
Come good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Hopefully you'll come to see that for yourself. I doubt it.
Apart from my own inherent goodness, Parfait and I are working together because we have a common goal.
Question. Which is... to restore the balance between darkness and light. What else would you like to know? Well, we have no other choice.
Seriously? You're really going to ask that?
I wouldn't have asked if I knew the answer.
You have such a temper on you. Very well. This one's got a simple answer. It's because you're a cold-hearted, cruel, wicked princess who deserved to be punished.
Delora...
A curse is the only way to force you to change your horrid ways.
Delora, you could have put that more nicely.
I'm pretty sure I was already being nice.
Change? Why do I need to change?
Are you completely unaware of how heartless you are to other people? The coldness you show to your stepfamily and your father.
The way you treat Princess Emangalangni. Why would they need to be treated any differently?
You need to prove that you have some goodness in you, princess. Some smidgen of kindness.
Why? People only show you kindness when they want something from you. The instant they get what they want, they'll just throw you away. 3 good deeds and I get my life back. Easier said than done. You said Cinderella, didn't you? Didn't she just go to a ball and find a prince?
How does she know this? She said she didn't read
What
the
does
stories.
doing good have to do with that?
Going to a ball, finding a prince. It's also old-fashioned. No fun in that.
Cinderella is a girl with a pure heart. She's always willing to help others even when they are cruel to her. Anyway, I brought some clothes for you. I'll leave them on the table. We'll be waiting outside. There are some people I'd like you to meet.
The boy who was a witch.
I cannot believe this. I looked down at my neatly bandaged feet. I have to admit that while sore, they are nowhere near as painful as they had been 2 days before.
Here's some salve I made for you. It'll help with the pain.
Why would she even care? I was the reason she lost her job at the palace.
She doesn't remember that.
But she doesn't know that because nobody knows you're the crown princess because you no longer exist.
Yeah.
At least the crown princess no longer exists. She probably doesn't even remember me as the princess. But still, she has no reason to do such things for me. What? Use the salve, you idiot. I ignore the salve for the time being and gingerly stand up, testing my feet for pain. The injury is definitely healing. I slowly walk over to the table and change into the clothes that have been left there. The dress is nowhere near as luxurious as the ones I wear in the palace, but still it is far improved from my rags. Oh, it's cute. Literally, it looks like the bow is similar to Rod's. I love it. All my life, I've never had to lift a finger, and now I will not let them see how much they have rattled me. I refuse to break. Just watch me. I will free myself from this curse.
Good.
Oh, this is so kitschy.
Mm-hmm.
What is this place? There are several people in the room chatting amiably with each other. I noticed the girl that had left me the salve by the counter serving drinks, but as soon as the people in the room notice me, the room falls into immediate silence.
Why?
Well, look what we have here, the Ice Princess herself.
Do they remember?
Huh? They know who I am?
I don't remember. I didn't think it was true.
Cursed for her cold-heartedness.
Is this a dream or something? As to be expected.
You remember who I am, and yet you still treat me like this. Well, you aren't really a princess anymore, are you? You're one of us now, girl. Everyone, please, you shouldn't be treating a newcomer like this. Princess, let me apologize. They mean no offense.
They meant offense.
I cannot believe that. Not when the people Parfait is referring to simply smirk and shrug as I meet their gazes. What is this place? Welcome to Marchen Tavern. To the Marchen Tavern. A home for those with a fairy tale curse.
What are they cursed with? You make it sound like some kind of holiday house.
Don't ruin my moment, Delora. Oh, they're dating. They're literally a couple.
They are, yeah.
Marchen
The March Rabbit.
Tavern. The Marchen Tavern was built 3 years ago, when the number of cursed in Angiel continued to rise. The goal is to gather those afflicted, so they might help each other break their curse.
So anyone who is cursed knows that other people can remember
I guess.
as people who are cursed?
Of course, I am also here to provide help as necessary. Only the cursed and those allied with our cause can stay
Allied.
here. Allied. Yeah.
Allied.
It works. The evil and wicked can never find this place. Most of the people here are cursed. How come these people remember who I am? The cursed are not afflicted by the conditions of someone else's curse. Your condition is simple. Everyone has forgotten you are the crown princess. But because these people here are cursed, they still remember your title.
It goes without saying that fairies and witches are also not affected.
Come, princess. Let me introduce you to the few boarders we have at the Marchen. Parfait beckons the serving girl over.
So all the guys are cursed, so they'll all remember.
This is Anise. She helps in the Marchen and does most of the cooking.
So she does remember that she is the princess.
Probably.
I'm sure you understand why she's working here now. I believe she deserves an apology. Miss Delora, what are you talking about? Don't you worry your sweet little head over it. You don't remember what this ice princess did to you. Oh, she doesn't. Huh?
I have nothing to apologize for. Clumsiness does not benefit a palace maid. I did only what was necessary.
Well, it's nice to meet you, princess. I'm Anise Willow. I hope we get along. Really? This is how you're gonna start doing good?
I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
Bitch.
Please, you two, no fighting. I hold my tongue as Parfait leads me to two people whose faces are incredibly familiar. These are faces I've seen in the palace before. This is Jurian Valenti and Gerlan Belrot. Who is who?
I don't know.
Like, who is the boy and who is the girl?
That's probably the guy first, maybe. We'll find out.
How did you know?
Or maybe you actually the girl, I don't know.
I don't know.
Her mouth is kind of open, but...
Both of you were in the Order of Caldria.
Caldera. That sounds like the guy name, maybe, Garland.
That's right. They were two of Sir Alacaster's best knights. It was a big surprise when they both left a year ago. I only found out recently it was because they acted against Sir Alacaster's orders. They were stripped of their titles and dishonorably discharged from service. What are you two doing here? We help the fairies. They and Anise are exceptions. They're allowed in this tavern without the curse. Jurian and Garland lend us their strength to help protect Marchen. Protect.
From the witches, they do anything to make sure their curses remain unbroken.
And what about you?
I am an exception. Also, I'm good. You keep forgetting the good part.
Remember, not all witches are evil.
Your curse is a test.
A test.
Originally, the wicked were cursed so they could learn to change. Their curses were meant to teach them a lesson. I'm hoping your curse will teach you a lesson too, Ice Princess. I really am only trying to help you.
I don't need you to show me how to change. I just want my life back.
Well, to do that, you have to break your curse. Perfect.
Try and make some friends, Princess. They might be able to help you break your curse.
Oh, I'd love to hang around and watch the princess try to be friendly.
We have work to do, Delora.
Fine. Try not to make any more enemies, Princess.
The instant Parfait and Delora leave the room, the temperature drops several degrees. Now that I am alone, I feel the cold stares return. Disgust, contempt. As if I am the reason they are cursed and have to take refuge in the Marchen in the first place.
You kinda are if your mother's the witch who did this all.
Make friends. All I've ever had are my dolls. I've never needed friends. I will break this curse on my own. I was told it was rude to stare. One man suddenly stands up, the anger apparent on his face. His hands clench and unclench into fists as he glares at me pointedly. Jurian and Garland place themselves in front of me, shield me from the man.
That is the woman, okay?
Yeah.
You were doing both of them.
Well, you can do the woman now.
You know the rules. What happened in the past stays in the past.
And no one is allowed to harm anyone else in the Marchen. If you cannot comply, you are no longer welcome here.
I like his gray eyes.
I think he's a cutie, and I want to.
Yeah. Too bad I don't think we can.
No matter. This princess will get what's coming to her. He throws one last glare my way before sitting down again.
Break the rules and you get what's coming to you. That goes for everyone here.
Yeah, okay. We figured it out. She is the girl.
We were right.
Jurian's tone is cold and firm. There's no doubt that she means what she says. So these are the great knights of the Order of Caldria.
Caldera, I think.
The Marchen begins to settle down, and everyone eventually goes back to their conversations and meals. I walk toward an empty table, realizing that I am being deliberately ignored. I become immersed in my thoughts as I sit down. One thought, however, comes to me immediately. They hate me. They hate me somehow when I've only ever left the palace twice in my life. How did this happen? The only people who treated me with any respect were Anise, Jurian, and Garland. Is it because they cannot remember who I am? Maybe being in Marchen is not such a good idea. I doubt anyone here wants to help me break my curse. They'd probably rather see me suffer under its weight. 3 good deeds. How am I supposed to complete 3 when I do not know if I can even accomplish 1?
Hey, she is back. May I join you?
I look up and stare in shock at the beautiful lady from the toy shop.
It's totally the same as it's Karma.
And if we are interested in knowing what she wants, you'll have to join us some other time.
Yeah.
If you like this series, be sure to let us know, because we're more than willing to keep doing it.
And we're going to keep doing it.
Probably. I'm actually interested in seeing where this goes.
Yeah.
So
I just want to make her a better person and get with dudes.
I want to flirt with Waltz
And
Rod.
Rod.
But not like flirt with Rod. I just want to be Rod's friend. But thank you guys, and we'll see ya.
Bye.
Peace.